Hi everyone, this is Matilda from Storykit. We have a brand new interface. Some of you might have noticed it already, but today I'm going to give you a quick tour and show you the biggest updates that can be good to be aware of. And the reason for us doing this update is because we want to make it faster, easier, more efficient for you to go from A to Z in your video creation process. And I think the best way for me to show you actually is by simply creating a video. So you can just follow me and I'll show you step by step. So I'm going to start, of course, from my workspace. And as far as this goes, there haven't been any major update at all. We have updated some colors and that's pretty much it, which is also very nice, of course. But here's the same procedure as always. So to create a new video, click New Project. And today I'm going to stick with the suggested name, Project 1, and then just click Create. And there we go. And now you might notice that this sort of bar is looking a bit different, which it does because we've changed it. But for you to create your new video or start adding videos, it's the same as before. Just click New Video, and this window will open. And this is new. So before, when we've added videos, we've always, no matter what, have been forced to decide which format we want to work with, and it's the same now. So today I'm going to work with the square formats. Step 2, themes. And the biggest difference here is that all of your themes will now be better displayed so that you can preview what they look like before you actually enter the storyboard. And this will, of course, save you a lot of time if you are one of those people or clients that have a lot of themes. I'm going to stick with this pink one today just because I like it so much. And third, we have a brand new feature here below, filter style. And this is a pretty cool feature because this allows you to add beforehand a filter to your selected assets. So be it static images or videos or films that you have been adding. And this will basically make your assets pop a little bit more. So it's a very nice way to make something happen without having to actually edit anything. And to demonstrate for you guys today, I'm gonna stick with let's go with the Metropolis one and save. And now both the format and the theme, as before, you can change it when you work with the video as well. It's just that it's now better displayed already at this stage. So that's that. Previously, when we have been entering kind of the video creation phase, we've always been forced to decide how we want to do so. So do we want to stick to the storyboard view, or would we rather want to write our video basically in the script editor? And it's the same kind of decision you have to make right now. So choose between writing your script or skip and go straight to your storyboard. Personally, I prefer the script, and that's what I'm going to show you today as well, because there are more updates along this way. So click Write Script, and now we are one step closer. Before we can actually enter the script editor, I want to show you this view, because here you can now decide if you would prefer to work with a blank script and basically create your script from scratch by adding text either in the AI creator or manually. Or you can also go with the option of working with our 99, as you know by now, I hope, script templates, where you will get help with the structure and narrative. And you also find all of these, or all of those categories here on the left side as well. But as I said, today I'm going to go with the blank script. And before we can actually start working with the script, there's one more thing I want to show you, which is the Smart Script settings. So here you have even more help if you prefer to make your video creation as smooth as possible. So you have different options here where the system will help you. So one is where you can automatically add assets to your video. You can also have the tool suggest theme effects for you, as well as suggest transitions. So depending, as I said, on how much help you want to have and how fast you want the creation to be, you can select or deselect any of these. I am going to go with suggested transitions for today. And now we're going to click new script. And finally, we are entering the, I think, script editor view. And for most of you, I hope by now this is a familiar environment. So this is where we are writing our videos. And you can either do it manually by just adding any kind of written content to the document here in the middle, or you can go with the option of adding a text in our AI creator, of course. For today, I'm going to stick to a manually written text just to demonstrate for you guys. So add the text as always. In order for us to get a better overview of what the end result will look like, I would urge you to click Show Storyboard Preview. And this button was previously placed in the upper right corner here, but now it's moved down a little bit. And by clicking there, you will have access to your timeline and see which slides the tool basically have picked out for you. So you will have a suggested packaging basically. So we've added the text, we have our packaging proposed for us. I don't want to change anything here. The third most natural step would be to add assets, and I'm going to do that here on the left side. And same procedure as always, you can decide whether you would like to upload your own content or go with any of the stock images, for instance. I'm going to search on a very generic term, happy people. That's always a safe one. And then let's just stick to this one and import it. You can't really go wrong with happy people, in my opinion. So add it to your slide, and then I'm just gonna extend it so that it displays throughout my whole timeline. And now you might notice that we have this filter added to our timeline and to our shows and assets, which is a pretty nice feature, I would say. And now we've basically done all of the important steps in the script editor. If you ever feel like you want to change or redo something, we have now a button here in the upper right corner called settings. So here you can always go back and change, for instance, the format. So if you don't feel happy with the square format, okay, then just change it to landscape instead, and the whole timeline will then adapt accordingly. Or for that matter, if you feel like this theme wasn't really your cup of tea, you can then just change it in here as well. We're going to see if my internet connection is working with me today or not. There we go. So I'm just going to change it to, let's go for this one instead. And then the whole timeline will adapt again accordingly. Let's see. There we go. And those are pretty much the most important things to be aware of in here. Another nice feature, I would say, is the new navigation bar that we have in the upper left corner. So here you can actually follow your process, your video creation process. So we're still at the script stage. Next step will be the storyboard view, and then lastly we will have our final video. But I don't think we should wait anymore. I think we can go to the next step already now, and we're going to do that by clicking View Storyboard to get a better overview, and then Create Storyboard, the green button here in the lower corner, and now we have our new version ready. So let's click there and access the storyboard view. There we go. And now you also see that the new theme is looking pretty good. You also see the filter that is added to the asset. And as far as the storyboard goes, it's kind of the same menu now, which is pretty good. So you still have the navigation so that you can follow your procedure in the upper left corner. You have the same kind of settings button here, but of course here you have even more options, so you can add music, work with accessibility in different ways, etc. But if there's nothing else you would like to change with your video, just click Create Video in the top right corner and choose between Preview or Full HD. I'm gonna go with Full HD today. And now it's gonna start loading, as you can see in the top left corner. And we are directed here. And this is a brand new view where your videos are being created. And now that we only have one so far, we can't see the history here yet, but this is where the videos will be saved and you will be able to look at your previous versions as well. And that's basically how the new interface look like. I hope that you will find it nice. Thank you so much for watching this video and see you next time.